G'day and welcome to Let's Try Quest of Dungeons. Oh, that's some pretty neat parallaxing happening there. Let's see. Game. Show minimap. It sounds good. Graphics. Yeah, that all seems fine. Sound. Aha. Interesting. Ah, cool. Alright. And so let's see what this is. It looks like a roguelike. Looks like a pretty traditional looking roguelike. Let's go with the assassin. No, let's go with the warrior. He's going to be the most straightforward. We're going to play on normal. We're definitely not doing hard or hell for our kind of let's try. Okay, it looks like there's a bunch of different starting mansions in the land of Firul. A powerful and evil lord stole all the light, trapping it inside a magical lantern. Darkness spread quickly and ruthlessly. 4 heroes joined forces. You should go alone. It's a dark night with just a gentle breeze in the air. You finally reach the ruins of old Omphar Mansion, but who knows what secrets and horrors lie inside, and will you survive? So yeah, this is looking pretty roguey. Oh, let's just keep this between us, okay? That's new. Alright, let's try this again. Yeah. Okay, so don't click on that. That just kills you. So, okay, we can move with the mouse and keyboard. Is there a hunger mechanic? This is skills. Okay, good to know. This is the map. This is our quests. This is our inventory. There is food, so that'll either heal us or prevent us from starving, or both. I guess we just click to pick up. Hey there, bat. Bat was asleep. We killed the bat. We took its stuff. That's it. There appears to be an orange bar at the top. Oh, hi there, bat. Rude. But yeah, we start with 77 health. Wow, that's so much health for a roguelike. Okay. So, quick question. Can I do this with numpad? No. Which means that standing in place is not a thing I can do. Okay, yep. This reminds me, maybe I played... I wonder if this is available for mobile, because I've definitely played something like this on mobile. Okay. Pop this. Nothing in there. And this is all pretty standard looking stuff. Can I sit there? No. That's probably the most annoying thing about this, because I am actually stuck in a position where I can't wait. And what I really want is I want to find a spot where I can move down, like move, and the rat wouldn't have an opportunity to hit me. But yeah, I couldn't find it. Let's see, if I do, not this, Berserk, can I use it? Alright, so this is actually the Berserk skill. Ah, okay, that also lets me wait. Aha! Give me the things. It's good that the auto mapper tells us exactly where things are. Hey there, bud. Rude. So they're trying to set us alight. So rude. I would like to kill you, so you don't get an opportunity to do that. We're at 27 health. We've almost leveled. The question is this a game where leveling is going to give us full health? Just press that. Moving in an invalid way doesn't do anything. So I guess we'll berserk. Hey, okay, yeah. So leveling fully heals, which means that you may find it best to tactically do things to avoid leveling at inconvenient times. 12, you say. Okay, that's also good to know. Enemies are dumb. So this, okay, it reduces our resistance, so we take more damage. Give me that cash. Go back. At some point, I need to work out what periodically does that. Just something pulled focus, but it's not clear what it was. Okay. So it's just that, so there was a key in here. We picked it. Oh no, that's a door that needs a key. Are we looking for a key? I mean, as much as I say this is very much feeling like a generic roguelike, and it is, there's still questions that need to be answered. So, I mean, yeah, this has no overland travel, so you start in the dungeon, you go down that dungeon. That's fine. Okay, if I go to my inventory right now, are things identified or not? Okay, I didn't mean to do that. I was hoping it would tell me. Left click looks at things. Okay, so there isn't hunger, food heals. Good to know. Oh, okay, fine. If I go here, rocks. Okay, it's just a precious stone as opposed to like a thing what you can throw. Okay. Okay. Don't know what that did. I did deliberately trigger it, so I probably deserved that. Ah. So doorways, like always, seem to be a pretty good spot to stand in, because then you can't be attacked from more than two sides. Okay, oh, hello book. I think we kill everything in here first. Let's do this. I'm lucky that combustion keeps failing, I think. Okay, clicking on the trap doesn't help you disarm it. If I right click on something, okay, right clicking changes weapon. Okay, we can break desks, good to know. Inventory. You. Tome of skills. Use it, get a new skill, powerful hit. That new skill, here. What? Why can't I? Aha. So your active skill changes, gotcha. So I can do that, and that's your powerful hit. Okay, that's annoying. Why can't I have multiple skills ready at the same time? Better find a store or something reasonably soon, because I do seem to be getting quite the rock collection. So basically the lesson here is everything is destructible. And yeah, like... So, admittedly, I haven't played a roguelike for a little while. And I mean like a proper roguelike. And I used to spend a ton of time playing these. Right, this really brings me back to like high school. But on the other hand, it turns out, well, oh, I didn't want to. This is just not that thrilling anymore. I'm sorry. This is a little bit too simplistic interface wise, and yeah, like it's not even Dungeon of Dreadmore like interesting. So I'm not feeling particularly enchanted right now. Like, I don't know. Are there any vaults I could take advantage of? Are there And I guess I should just... I haven't found stairs down yet, I think. So really I should do that. Hey there. You are a merchant, so I can actually dump all of this. Sell. 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 Okay. Could I get, like, a sweet katana? No. I could get a fish. I could get some food. I could get a mace. If I buy a mace and find out I can't use it, I'll be rather annoyed. Equip. There we go. Power. Uh-huh. Why am I not seeing that? Or is that because I don't have mace handling? I suspect it's because I don't have mace handling. In which case, I am rather ticked off by the outcomes here. Come back, you'll have better stuff. That's fine. Then what am I meant to do right now? Also, the fact that I can't just play this on the keyboard is kind of annoying. And now we're even in empty dungeon territory, which is even worse. Yeah, I just want something more than what I got here. Give me a hook. Give me something unusual that isn't just I have slightly worse controls or slightly more dull controls. Okay, let's go down. Let's see if we can like find something more interesting. Or die. Well, we did find a skill book, but then yeah. This is making me just want to play Adam, which I also have on Steam, and is a much more interestingly complicated game. Also, every enemy seems to move the same speed as us, so you can't escape, you can't... Yeah. Just... yeah. What I'm really hoping is that at some point, this game surprises us in a good way. Because right now, it sure as heck isn't. Like, we don't even get to do anything on level up. Like, I know that Rogue also, like, if you go right back to Rogue, it also doesn't actually necessarily have the most interesting thing. But... give me some, like, have some enemies drop some weapons. Give me something to play with. The store was like a prime opportunity to do that, and then it's like, well, actually no, the one weapon you can afford, your warrior doesn't know how to use, so it's significantly worse than your current setup. So, screw you. And that bookshelf had rocks in, sure. Sounds sensible. How can I get you to repeat that? Nah, let's just kill you anyway. And like, I think my careful movement is also kind of pointless, so... rude. Just die. Yeah. And maybe it's just the expectations I have from having played some of the classic roguelikes, like Dungeon Crawl and Adam, and I think I may have actually tried Rogue at some point. I'm just expecting there to be more things for your character to do. other than run into things and hit them with the sword. Maybe if I were to find a ranged weapon, we'd see that. But I sure as heck don't seem to be. And at this point, what's going to happen is I'm going to probably die because I'm disinterested enough that I'm not paying any attention to my health bar when I'm fighting things. It's not tense, it's just tedium. This is really disappointing. I mean, I want to like the games that I try. I want to at least try and find like something interesting to talk about with them. But all I can say here is that this kind of feels a bit hollow. So, yeah. What I guess I can do is take the opportunity to kind of talk about this series and a bit more about like why I'm doing it right now. So, haven't really... I've kind of obliquely referred to it in a couple of videos, and also viewership has dropped, like it does with everything other than my heat signature stuff. Viewership has dropped precipitously. Or I shouldn't say that. Heat signature in my tip videos, but whatever. I'm finding this really an interesting experiment. Just forcing myself to a certain extent, making time for myself to try a new game every day and not just play the same old stuff that I've been playing. But the main motivator of this, and like I said, I'm expecting my free time to go down, and that's because I'm going to have a kid in June. And that is super awesome news, but also I'm expecting that is going to be a way that a bunch of my free time is going to go away. Are those stairs up? No, those are also stairs down. So that was kind of the motivation here. It's like, I've had all of these games, and like, yes, I guess I have all the time in the world to get to them. Oh, a quest! That's interesting. What is it? Kill someone. He was last seen in the west of this floor. Okay. I can do that. Alright. Anyway, yeah. So, part of the idea here is I have just so many games. I'm never going to get to all of them. I long ago accepted that. I have for years now been getting games faster than I will ever finish them. And that's okay. Like, that's fine. That is just, games are so stupidly cheap that is a thing that I can accept. It just happens. And I don't need to finish a game to get what I want out of it. What I do want to do is I want to try games. I want to know that I've at least seen the kinds of things that are out there. Does this show where quests are? No. And that like, okay, this is west, southwest, okay. And that, like, there's to a certain extent, there's some value that I've gotten out of actually subscribing to these. And that is that kind of novelty of actually having tried a whole bunch of different games. And if someone asks me about a game, I can say, yeah, well, I mean, I haven't played a lot of it. And, but this is the kind of thing that I think it is. I can at least say whether or not it starts strong. And yeah, like, I'm definitely getting that. I'm trying all of these games. I've even finished multiple games in this. Not just said, well, actually, that game isn't that good. I'm never going to bother with this game again. I think I found one of the quest fellas. I think I need to drink thing. There we go, quest complete. And that is worth an achievement. And a bunch of XP, but not enough to level. Okay, west. And yeah, I'm definitely really enjoying that aspect of doing this. Okay, maybe. I think that was, yeah, a different one. Let's eat an apple. A thing. A different thing. we're probably going to lose here. Drink a thing. That didn't do what I thought it would do. Alright, well, that's enough of that. Like, sure, we got 358 adventure points. We did stuff, but not interesting things. I don't think I'm going to play this again. If it wasn't obvious from the way I've been talking about it. If I want to play a roguelike, I have tons of other games in this. I could go for just traditional roguelike stuff. I could go to Dungeons of Dreadmore. I could go to Ancient Domains of Mystery. I could download Dungeon Crawl. I could download NetHack. All of these things are things I either own or are free. There are other games probably in my library that qualify. And then, of course, there's all of the roguelites that I've got. There's also Spelunky, which I would class as a roguelike, but some people wouldn't necessarily. And yeah, like I quite liked Immortal Redneck. I've got so many games that rely on procedural generation for their layouts and their dungeons, and I love it. That kind of thing is my jam. But the downside is you present this to me and it's just like, wow, you've taken my basic roguelike and you've made it bland. Just like, no, I need something meatier to bite into here, and you aren't delivering it. So yeah, I'll see you next time.